there. Okay.
Cool,
All
cool.
right. You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm excited. How are you doing? How's your summer been?
Well, I had my knee replaced June 2nd, and I'm a
Oh,
wimp, man. It's been tough.
dang, man.
I'm recovering slowly but surely.
Good.
It's just I like to be on the go, do things when I want to do them, and it's just I've been a little limited with that, but that's okay. So
Yeah, well,
I ain't gonna take up a ton of your time today, maybe 10 minutes or something like that. And what my
yep.
goal is, probably like the whole thing, I will put on our YouTube channel, but then I'll
Okay.
try to get a few clips that I could put on like Instagram and X,
Yeah,
something
awesome.
like that. So something.
Cool, cool. Well, whenever you're ready, I'm ready to get this thing rolling.
All
So,
right, very good. Oh, let me ask you first, where is your dad coaching now?
he's at High Point University.
He's
I
still
think, yeah, he's been there for 4 years. So,
and he's still the head coach at High Point.
yes, sir, he is.
Okay, all right, very good. Man, that's a great spot to be, and he's so close to you. That's got to be a huge draw,
Yeah,
too,
yeah, it's
man.
really nice. It's awesome.
Good. All right. Well, so first of all, man, what an exciting week for you with the Major League Draft coming up. Just tell me a little bit about, what are your emotions like right now? Are you guys excited, nervous? What's it like?
Yeah, I'm really excited. There's definitely the nerves there. I'm not oblivious to that. But the days are kind of getting longer. I'm excited for that day to come, but at the same time, I'm just challenging myself to kind of take things slow and kind of let things play out how they're supposed to play out. But I'm obviously Sunday's going to be a crazy day, stressful day. So I'm going to be ready for it, and I'm relying on the people around me to kind of get me through these next couple days and kind of see where it goes from there.
And the Major League Draft, now it's evolved quite a bit over the last few years, right? I mean, I remember when I was younger, I think they faxed picks to people. I mean, it was very archaic, but now it's come a long way. It'll be, I think, on ESPN, right?
Yeah, it will be on ESPN. They're kind of changing it up a little bit. Each pick that will be 3 minutes apart from each other, and so it's more of a faster paced one. But yeah, it'll be on ESPN. The first round, I think, is going to be covered, and so we'll be tuned in for sure, as you know, and kind of just watching how it goes.
Now, who all is going to be there? Is it got some extended family coming in? Is it going to be a little watch party going on?
Yeah, we're doing something pretty small and private. I obviously my family, some family members, and my friends, and also some of the coaches that I've had, some of the trainers that I've had that really have put me in this situation that I am now, and so I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see everybody to be there and kind of go from there.
Awesome. Well, what has this process been like? You know, just noticing at the ball field, the scouts, that number kind of swelling, people there for every batting practice, all those eyes on you every time you take the field. Was that kind of intimidating? Was it flattering? What was your reaction to that?
Yeah, so I definitely noticed it. It was kind of hard to ignore it, which I don't think is a bad thing at all. But throughout this whole season, I just wanted to be myself and have fun. And so when I was doing that and just focusing on winning games, that's when the nerves went down, and I was just playing the game that I love. And so it was really interesting to see um, people coming out, being there to watch and kind of see how our team does and how I do, and so it didn't intimidate me. It didn't make me change the way I played. I still went out there and tried to win every game for our guys, and so just that it's been a roller coaster, especially this summer with everything that I've been doing. But I'm still going to be the same person every day. Whenever I wake up, just keep doing the same thing. So.
All right. Well, so as assuming you do get drafted sometime, what I'm looking at probably first round is very reasonable. What is it like from there? Would you move because you would probably play in a summer team on a summer league team, right? And have you also, looking ahead to that, have you reached out to some guys for some guidance on what that's going to look like, moving away?
Mhm.
How do you handle that living on your own, things like that?
Yeah, so good question. After the draft, it's usually we have maybe a week or so to kind of get situated at home, get all the groundwork sorted out, and then it really just depends on the organization that I'm with. Some will have me go out and start playing games soon, and or some will have me just stay at their spring training facility and kind of just train, get better, get my body ready for the next full season in 2026. And so I'm excited for it. And, I know that, I'm a confident kid, but I know I'm going to fail a lot. It's going to be very challenging and uncomfortable. And so, but I don't think I'm going to, change anything, just the support system that I have, whether it's family, friends, coaches, I relied on them to get me to this situation, and I'm going to continue to do that. And so whether it's, players that are on the same team as me, just kind of working through it together. Obviously, my dad played pro ball a bit ago, and so the game's evolved in so many different ways. So, to be honest, I don't really know exactly what to expect, but I know that I just want to be myself, and that'll give me the best chance to have success.
Speaking of that evolution, I'm going to tell you, just watching like the College World Series, and if I'll see some major league games, the velocity that pitchers have now. I mean, you've always known that. I did not know that. 30 years ago, you didn't have a bunch of guys throwing 95, 98, 100. Is there any way to simulate that in the batting cage, or is that something you're just going to see for the first time when you see a guy throwing 98, 99?
Yeah, so it is something that you can train for. I rely on my preparation. That's something that I think correlates with my success. The way I prepare for things, the way I train for things, and so especially at the next level with big league clubs, they have really really good technology that can simulate actual pitchers by using a pitching machine, by using different velocities, different pitches, different tendencies, and stuff like that. And so we have a way to kind of simulate that at our own, training facility at High Point. And so I'm able to kind of get ready for that. That's what I've been doing these past couple weeks. And the next couple weeks, I'll do the same thing just to kind of get ready for the best stuff that I've ever seen before. Because, and obviously in high school, you don't usually see guys throwing that hard with good stuff like that. And so it's going to be challenging. I know I'm not going to have as good as a batting average or hit balls like I did this high school, but that's obviously the goal, and that's what I'm shooting for. So,
All right. So when did you, man, just looking for you to get to this point, it's unbelievable. Was there a point in your youth that you felt like, you know what, man, I'm pretty good. I might have the opportunity to play at the next level or at the highest level? Was there a point you realized that?
yeah, it was. There's kind of two main points that stick out to me. Kind of going into high school was kind of the first one of the first moments where I realized, hey, I could really do this baseball thing and kind of make this my career. And so ever since that point, for the past 4 to 5 years, everything that I've done in my life and in my career has been to try to become a big leaguer and get to the point I am now in the upcoming draft. And so that, it kind of built who I am, built my work ethic, built, the kind of disciplined person that I am. And then I would say, honestly, this year, my senior year, a lot of things changed, mostly mentally, not necessarily the way I worked. I was always a hard worker, but, the way I carried myself mentally, I really made it a point to try to become a better person, a better teammate rather than a player. And so I did see a lot of good changes in that. I still have a long way to go. But, that's what's really important to me. Not necessarily you going 4 for 4, but it's how you handle yourself when you go 0 for 4. And so that from that moment on, this senior year, it's been a roller coaster. I've had the bumps in the road. But that's I attribute that whole process to where I am now, and then we'll kind of see if it really does work out in the next couple of days. So.
All right. Well, I can tell you, and I don't know if anybody else has told you this or not, but you talking about you making it a point consciously to become not necessarily a better teammate, but what I saw from you, you became so much more vocal. And I think last year, maybe you had that new guy feel would be reasonable, but I definitely noticed just you, the type of teammate that you were, the team leader that you were. Believe me, it definitely was noticeable this year. So mission accomplished on that for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Well, I hope you know everybody at Wesleyan is so proud of you. Everybody in your, I'm sure in your family and your community is, talking to a couple people earlier this week. They're really excited for you, talking about how excited their kids are for you. So I just hope you know we're all very proud of you, and I'm going to be tuned in Sunday evening and waiting to hear my boy's name called.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate it. That means a lot. That means more than you know. The past 2 years at Wesleyan have been awesome for me. I don't think if I didn't make that change and come to Wesleyan, I don't think I would be in this exact situation that I am now. So, a lot of credit to you, and a lot of credit to Wesleyan and the kind of family and the environment over there. Couldn't have done it without you guys, and so it's been awesome to see. And obviously, good luck next year. I'm rooting for the baseball team, obviously, but also in everything that you guys do. Just don't change a thing. So.
Thank you so much, Josh, and good luck to you, man. Super proud of you, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, take care.
Take care.